For centuries, this was just a weird footnote. After all, the city at the center of it all, Thonis Heracleion, was gone. Most scholars just figured it was another legend. Until, one day, it wasn't. So how does a city that was the gateway to ancient Egypt just vanish? Founded around the 8th century BC, Thonis Heracleion was the country's main port for international trade long before Alexandria was even a glimmer in someone's eye. It was more than a city. It was a network of islands and canals, buzzing with Greek merchants and Egyptian priests. At its heart stood the great temple of Amun-Gareb, where new pharaohs came to get the god's official seal of approval. But the city's foundation was its fatal flaw. It was built on the soft, silty clay of the Nile Delta, a geological recipe for disaster. Over the centuries, a triple threat of earthquakes, rising sea levels, and a process called soil liquefaction sealed its doom. When an earthquake hit, the waterlogged ground would lose all its strength and turn to mush. Buildings, statues, even entire temple complexes would have just collapsed into the muck and sunk. By the 8th century AD, the whole city was gone, swallowed by the sea. Its name only lived on in a handful of ancient texts, including Herodotus's wild story about Helen. For 1,200 years, Thonis Heracleion was a ghost story. Then, in 1996, French underwater archaeologist Frank Gaudio decided to take on the mystery. He and his team from the European Institute for Underwater Archaeology (EASM) spent years scanning the seabed in Aboukir Bay. Using sonar and magnetometers, they hunted for any unnatural shapes hiding under the silt.